Time to play.
And welcome to MLB Slugfest 2003.
Today is every ball.
Tonight's matchup, the Cleveland Indians take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hey, Jimmy, once again, when Barry Bonds came to the plate last night, I know I've said this before, but those flash cubes were going off. If I had a nickel for every one of those flash cubes...
Well, I'm going to actually think about investing in the Flash Cube Company. You know, the little squares where
Jimmy, they haven't made those in 20 years. All the flashes are built in now. No, they're built into the cameras.
No, they're not. You gotta...
Maybe at a junk shop.
No, you got to put the bulb in.
No. They're all built-in flashes now.
No, you're wrong, Tim.
Those flash cubes went out 20 years ago.
No, they didn't.
Well, then buy stock in the company. We'll see how you do.
I am.
Good. Hi again, everyone, and welcome. Tim Kitso here, along with my partner, Jimmy Shorts. Hey, Jimmy, two strong teams going at it today, huh?
I'll tell you, Tim, you know, it reminds me of two matadors with cows.
Don't you mean bulls? They fight with bulls.
Let's play ball!
And so, the leadoff hitter steps up to the plate. Brown takes a called strike. 0-1 to the count.
Swing the bat. What do you think this guy's posing like for an underwear commercial?
Delivers. Hit hard to the second baseman. Fires to first. He got him. You know, if he run a little bit harder, he might have made that.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah. Well, that makes sense, Tim. Look at him. He can't wait to jump all over the pitcher's best stuff.
1 out. Bases are empty. Reese takes a called strike. You know, Jimmy, I saw this kid in batting practice today. He was just pumping them out. Just one moonshot after another, and now comes game time, and it's all knuckles, white knuckles.
Yeah, I broke my knuckles once.
Hit sharply second base. Gutierrez fields it on the bounce. Yeah, they are ugly, Jimmy. 2 outs, nobody on base.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And now he's talking with a pitcher, and I don't think they're talking about where they're going to eat after the game. 2 outs, a man on base. The pitch. Gets under it, right field. Lawton picks it up. And Ramirez has himself a single. 2 outs here, but they do have men on base. Sabathia winds up. That's a nasty-looking forkball.
He swung onto that one.
Fly ball right center.
Oh, that's close.
Giles rounds third. The Pirates go out in front. 1 run is in. And Rios ends up at third with a triple. There are 2 outs, but they've got a man on third. The smash up the middle. The play at first, and he is out. After 1/2 inning of play, Pittsburgh leads by 2. Lawton looking for a good pitch. And that's line foul. And it's gone. And Lawton pulls his team within 1. V5-0 Fum. Big fat homer, here I come. He really launched that one. That was a moonshot.
He really used his legs on that swing, Tim. Man, did he get all of that.
And he just absolutely crushed that ball. That was a shot.
That was a tough pitch to hit, Tim, but that's exactly what he did. And did he ever? Man, that was a shot.
No outs. Base is empty.
Tim, you should try my binoculars. Man, look it over. Do you see that one in the orange?
That was the first thing I saw at the park today. Sends up a drive center field. And he'll make the play.
Routine play.
One out, nobody on base. Got under that one to left field. And he pulls it down. Two outs, nobody on base. And he blew it right by him.
Man, I didn't even see him throw the ball. That's how fast he is.
Hit sharply, but foul. Releases. Strike 3.
Look at the smile on that pitcher's face.
At the end of 1, Pittsburgh leads by 1. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. This guy has got quite an arm, huh, Jimmy?
He's got huge arms, Tim. Look at that at home.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, yeah. That's, no, that wasn't that bad.
And that's lined over to third baseman. Wilson rounds first. And Wilson winds up at second with a double. No outs, runner at second. Sabathia, the windup, sends a blast to center field. And he puts it away. Jimmy, I tell you, I'm going to go ahead with that laser surgery in my nose. 1 out with a runner on second. Well, they assure me I'll be able to smell better. I hope so. Wilson takes a called strike. The count is 0-1.
You know, this fella might want to study that Zen, because in Zen, it's Chinese. It's when you unhit the ball.
Line shot over the first baseman's head. He makes the grab.
Good catch. That was a good catch.
There are 2 outs. Runner on second. Sabathia looks for the sign. Sabathia, the windup. And he doesn't take the bait on the pitch away.
Tim, his hitting coach actually hits him. That's what's so unique about his hitting coach.
Hit in the air to center field. Anderson plays it off the bounce. And Brown reaches base safely. 2 outs, runners at the corner. Reese takes a strike, 0-1. Now look at the way he's gripping that bat, Jimmy. His knuckles are so tight they're turning white. He's got to relax that grip, move those fingers around a little bit. He's got to free himself up. Sends a blast left field. And Cordero catches it for the final out. And that'll do it for this half inning. At the middle of 2, the Pirates lead by 1.
Have you ever wondered why we just don't use pitching machines instead of pitchers? I mean, you'd save money and they throw strikes all the time.
Fryman gets ready. Fryman takes a cold strike. Oh, that one had base hit written all over it. It's a dying quail, and Reese pulls it down. One out. Bases are empty. And he ropes one over the shortstop. And Brown reels it in.
That was a gimme.
There are 2 outs. The base is empty. Oh, that one hit him. Good thing he's wearing his helmet because he just took a noodle buster. And now he's got words for the pitcher. 2 outs, a man on base. He couldn't hold up. Now he's in the hole 0-1.
That looked like a good pitch until it got to the plate. Then it got nasty.
Line foul. The pickoff to first, and he's back safely. Benson, and here's the windup. Hit sharply, but foul. Jim, this guy's got all the goods. He could go all the way.
Yeah, all the way, Tim, to Coopersville.
And so, at the end of 2, the Pirates lead by 1. Sabathia, now the windup. Cooperstown. Oh, that ball hit him! And now he's talking to the pitcher. Ramirez, and he is 1 for 1 today. Singled last time up. No outs, man on first. Hit in the air to left. Cordero will field it on the bounce. And Ramirez has himself a base hit. He just dropped the ball. And the ball is knocked loose. And he dropped the ball. Giles heads for third. Rose to third. Safe. And the ball pops loose. And he popped that ball loose. The play at home. 1 run is across. Rios, 1 for 1 this game. Tripled and drove in runs last time. No outs, man on second. And there's the forkball for a strike.
Ah, Tim, he missed that one low.
Sabathia, the windup. Line shot to first. Lawton fields this one on the bounce. And Rios reaches base safely. No outs, runners on first and second. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone. And that's what you got to do. You got to lay off those borderline pitches and just wait for your pitch. Then you can groove one, Jimmy. Sabathia, the windup. Line smash, second base. And he pulls it down. Wilson, 1 for 1 on the day. Doubled last time up. Only 1 out and runners on base. And he swung hard but got nothing.
How hard can it be?
Sabathia with the windup. A little floater. And Vizquel makes the grab.
I don't think you can execute a double play any better than that.
And they turn the double play. Today's How Far Did That Ball Go Anyway winner will be chosen after the game. Brought to you by the folks at Cheap Seats Airlines. Oh, that one hit him. Good thing he's wearing his helmet because he just took a noggin cracker. Lawton, 1 for 1 this game. He cranked his solo shot last time up. No outs, a man on base. Digs in, drives that one to center field. And he'll make the play.
The good fielders always seem to be in the right place at the right time.
Vizquel, 0 for 1 thus far. Flied out his last at bat. One out, one on. The throw to first, and the runner gets back in. Sends up a drive right center. Rios picks it up off the bounce. Out at second. And Vizquel reaches base safely. Tomei, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. And so there are 2 outs and a runner at first base. That was a very good pitch. And that's line foul. Hit sharply, but foul. Line smash into left field. This one's going to be trouble. Vizquel heads for third. And Tomei has himself a base hit. Burks, nothing doing today. Nothing much last at bat. He struck out swinging. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Hit in the air, but foul. Benson winds up. Hit hard over the shortstop. The throw to third. He is safe. And Burks is on with a single. Fryman, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. There are 2 outs, and the bases are jacked. He's not happy with himself after that pitch. Throws to second, and he didn't get him. And he rubs one over the first baseman. This one could be trouble. And Vizquel cuts the lead to 1. And Fryman reaches base safely. Gutierrez, 0 for 1 thus far. Flied out his last at bat. Benson, now the windup. Line foul. Drives one to right field. Fires to the plate. The Indians tie it up. And Gutierrez is on first with a single. 2 outs and the bases are loaded. Hits sharply, but foul. Oh, he got all of that one. And Anderson puts his team up by 4. Oh, man, that ball got out of here in a hurry. He really teed off on that one.
I bet you the ball looked as big as a grapefruit, Tim. Boy, you don't see him hit him much harder than that.
Yeah, a lot of memories at the park. A first home run. I remember my first home run, Shea Stadium back in '65. My dad got me my first mitt. Cubs and Mets. Oh, there is nothing like baseball. There are 2 outs. Base is empty. And that's line foul. Hard ground ball toward the hole. The throw to first in time. With 3 innings in the books, Cleveland leads by 4.
Tim, I know fans out there, I love biting my nails during the game. I don't know why. I like the calcium. They remind me of eating sunflower seeds.
Young takes a called strike. 0-1 to the count. And a good toenail reminds me of a cashew nut. Got under that one to left center.
Whoa!
Young rounding first. Rounding second. And Young reaches third base safely. No outs, a runner at third. Wilson takes a strike, 0-1.
Could you give me one good reason he didn't swing at that one, Tim?
The pitch. Fly ball right field. He makes the grab. And he dropped the ball. The throw home. And Young scores to narrow the deficit. 1 out. Bases are empty. Line smash, third base. And Brown has himself a base hit. Reese, 0 for 2 on the day. Flied out his last at bat. 1 out, a man on base. Takes a called strike. The count is 0-1. I don't know why he held up, Jimmy. A quick breaks for second. And the ball is knocked loose. He just dropped the ball. And he popped that ball loose. Reese takes a strike. The count is 0-2.
He swings at all the bad ones and he freezes like an Eskimo ice cube at the perfect pitch. What?
And now the pitch. And he's out at first base. There are 2 outs, but they've got a man on third. The move to, and here comes the runner from third. Guns it to the plate. 1 run is in. Giles takes a called strike. 0-1 the count.
He took a little something off that one.
Sends a blast left field. Cordero fields it off the bounce. Guns it to first, and Giles is on with a single. Ramirez, 2 for 2 on the day. A run-scoring single in his last attempt. And so there are 2 outs and a runner at first base. Oh, my! Oh, this guy's angry. Rios, a perfect 2 for 2 on the day. Singled last time up. There are 2 outs, men on first and second. Throws to first. As we go to the middle of the fourth, the Indians lead by 2. The pitch. Fly ball, foul territory. And he took a little something off that one. That was a beautiful changeup. You know, when this guy came up, Jimmy, everyone talked about the power in his legs, the power to drive the ball, but, you know, he's trying to use his neck too much right now. He's got his neck hunched over there, and that's he's got to get back to his legs. 1 out, nobody on base.
Yeah, he needs to work on the legs like a horse would.
And it's gone, a home run! And Lawton gives his team a 3-run lead. He waited for his pitch, and then he just unleashed on it. Man, oh man, this guy has some power.
You hang a pitch out there, Tim, over the plate like that, and the hitters start licking their chops. That was a nice, fat, juicy one. I'll bet it tasted good, too.
And he knew that one was gone the moment he hit it. That was a rocket.
Man, he just jacked that out of here. I love saying that. Jack that out.
Vizquel, 1 for 2 in this game. Singled last time up. 1 out, nobody on base.
A lot of families at the ballpark. You know, that's good to see that, Tim.
Hit sharply over the shortstop. Vizquel rounds first. Heads for third. And Vizquel heads into third with a triple. Tomei, 1 for 2 to this point. Singled last time up. Just 1 out and a runner at third base. The pickoff to third, and he's safe. And he laces one over the shortstop. And Giles puts it away, fires to third. Burks, 1 for 2 thus far. Singled last time up, 2 outs, and a runner at third base. There's a shot to the shortstop. And Wilson, and that'll retire the side. We've played 4. Cleveland leads by 3. Kendall, 0 for 2 so far. Flied out his last at bat. Takes a cold strike.
Now, that was just a great pitch. Hey, fellas, lonely? Want to meet a nice girl? Come out to the ballpark. Lots of cuties here.
Anderson picks it up. And there's a base hit into center field. Wilson, 1 for 2 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. No outs, runner at first base. Hit hard over the shortstop. Kendall rounding second. Guns it to third. Rounds third. And Wilson pulls up at second with a double. Young, 1 for 2 in this game. And he tripled last time up. 1 out with a runner on second. Takes a called strike. The count is 0-1.
Anytime you feel like swinging, boy, oh boy, what's you waiting for? An invitation from the Pope?
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Right now, this guy has a stance. It resembles a corkscrew. He needs to straighten up. He needs to align his shoulders. Look at the way he's dropping that shoulder, Jimmy. Goes down swinging.
Oh, did he strike him out? I didn't see it. Man.
There are 2 outs. Runner on second. Wilson gets ready. And he looks at the pitch off the plate.
This kid is really, for once in his life, listening to his hitting coach, and it's starting to pay off here.
Hit hard on the ground up the middle. The play at first. And with that, the Indians win the game.
And that's going to be all there is, folks. I'm Jim Short saying goodbye, God bless. Timmy, you want to say goodbye? Where is he? He left? Okay, whatever. We'll see you later, unless you want to boot this game up and play it again, and I'll do it without Tim.